And now we're going to be doing the Blender Learning Series, where we are continuing to texture the models. So let's dive back into Blender here. And we'll switch the video over momentarily once I get it opened up. Wrong file. Okay, here we go, and there you go. So what we've done last time is get the texture map laid out for the character here, and then we exported the UV layout. And now what we're going to do is open up the image editor, which is going to be Inkscape. And here's hoping the screen stays on the right folder. Here's hoping the Inkscape program stays on the right window. Screen. You get the idea. It tends to jump to whichever one it feels like being on. There we go. So it's going to work with me this time and stay on the screen I want it to be on. Very nice. Okay, advanced blending, models, character male. Never mind the other one in the background. So here's what we're working with. And let's go ahead and start doing this very simply with squares. Let's get the head covered. And the easy way to get these set up is to go in and have it at a half opacity level to where you can see through it. So there's one. Because right now we're just setting up the color areas so that we can come back and color each one individually. This just makes it a bit easier and less time consuming. So there. Need it to grab the arrow, not the blank space above the arrow. And now to get the rest of these. not mean to move that. Now let's zoom in a little bit to get a better view on this one. That's going to be the Shift and the plus key. And zoom back out with the minus key, and there we go. Now we need to go back into Blender to be able to start figuring out what belongs to what. And over in the UV editor, we want to turn the UV and Edit Selection Sync button back on. And we'll start from up here. We'll select this group, and it will show us what those are. So that is the knees. So we come back over to Inkscape, and this needs to be a knee-ish color. And since we're doing Stickman, let's make them kind of a grayscales, all the colors. So we'll go with this and turn the opacity all the way back up. So kind of a brown, dark brown knee. And then the next one, let's go ahead and do this. That's the bottom of the feet. And might as well do the entire feet, so that's going to include these as well. So now back to Inkscape, we grab these two that we need, and we'll make them let's go yellow, kind of a goldish yellow. So there's that. Next up, what are these? Those are the lower legs. And what about the upper legs? Would that be no? So this one then? Nope. Well, can rule out the other one. It's got to be that one. So those two are our legs. Something like that. And now we know the arms are these two. So let's go ahead and do those. What are the values for this? 200, 55, and 55. Okay. So 200, 55, 55. And opacity all the way up. Might as well make those match up. And then the elbow joints. I think they're those, yes. So for this, we'll make them match these. And that was 108, 93, and 83. So 108, 93, 83. And turn the opacity back to 100. Next up, we've got back. Well, main part of the body, I should say. So it's the long straight one. And let's give it a different color. Go to this. And this should be like these. Somehow I missed it. So let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. Just these two left, and then the head. So that one is the lower. And we'll give it one of these. And we'll do the same up here. So that's 0, 136, 170. 0, 136, 170. And the head, I will leave the starting color. And now, since this is a stick figure, and they are usually completely black, we will give everything a black overwash of sorts. Like so. So we save it, come back into Blender, make sure everything is selected and our sync option is turned off. We're going to open an image, and here it is in the UV editor. Hit tab over in the 3D editor and go to textured view, and there is our textured character. I think that looks all right. And we can see that if we put it through its paces, there's no texture issues at all. Everything stays the way it should. And that's going to be it for this session of the Blender Learning Series. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're able to keep up. If you've been keeping up with the previous videos in the, and by which I mean the beginning to blend, the intermediate blending, and the previous ones on this advanced blending series, then you're going to be in good standing to keep up with what's going on. And I know right now we're kind of going through this at a fast pace, but when we get to the new stuff, we are going to slow down to where stuff makes sense. That's all for this session of Polygonal Art with Joracy. If you enjoyed what you saw, how about giving this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos from me. In the video description below, you'll find my Patreon link. Feel free to check it out. Now, on to the credits.